right, Saggies, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So I am recording this in the beginning of December. However, anytime that you're guided to any one of my videos, I do consider all of them to be timeless. So whenever you're guided here is exactly the right time for you. All right, so just taking a deep breath, we're going to get into a few different aspects here, including love and finances. Connecting with my guides and yours, my ancestors and source energy, to bring about the clearest message and provoke the highest timeline for all involved. Connecting with Sagittarius energies. What are the current energies for my Saggies? Sun, Moon, and Rising. And side note, I would recommend that you check out all your Sun, Moon, and your Rising signs. Usually you'll get a more holistic kind of message, okay? And if you're not sure about what your Sun, Moon, or your Moon and Rising sign is, I would go to like an Astro Cafe or some kind of website where you can get a free birth chart and it'll tell you, okay? All right, so the first card we've got out here, we've got the Death card, symbolizing rebirth. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I actually love this energy. What this energy is telling me is there's a significant change happening in your life or about to happen in your life, Sagittarius. And it is a change that is going to invoke some material abundance. Okay, it might take for you to juggle some things, or like you know, really try to figure out your plan ahead, or which direction it is that you want to put your focus on. Look at this. In the past, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like you've experienced a little bit of this, and or maybe you have recognized what it is that you want to do. This is about leaving a legacy, Saggies. Let's see what's crowning your energy. Seriously? Wow, what are you guys up to? Whatever you're doing, the universe sees you and recognizes it. This is a huge movement forward after releasing something. So could be people, places, things, or even ideas that you're letting go of at this time, allowing a new paradigm to step in, essentially. Let's look at the future energies for my Sagittarius. Are you shitting me right now? Holy, you guys, you've got two tens out here, first of all, with the world. This is high success, a new cycle that's coming in for you, Sagittarius. The Ten of Cups is about love and happiness and happy family energy. This is definitely manifestation, something that you have been working on or putting out into the universe. It could have been an idea or something that you're actually been taking action on, and the universe sees you, like recognizes your hard work and your determination. And this is definitely a sign that, you know, you have some greatness coming, Sagittarius. Let's see if any other messages want to come out before I move to introduce you to Big Bertha. Any more messages? We got the Nine of Wands. There may need some boundaries to be made, Saggies. You could be showing people how to treat you, or speaking your truth in some way. Yeah, you could be, look at underneath, we've got the Magician. This signifies that you are taking your inner world and really tying it in with your outer world. This is manifestation at its height, okay? So whatever you're doing, you're pulling in love, you're pulling in gratitude, abundance. I'm completely in love with this energy. All right, this is Big Bertha. Ta-da! So I combined two of my favorite decks. Shout out to Mystic Moons and Intuitive Envisions 1111 for making these decks. I can never decide which one I want to use, and they're both very similar, so I decided to combine them. All right, let's look into what other messages or situations. Oh shit. Let's see. We got cards flying out here. We've got the Wish card. Something you've been hoping or praying or yearning for is coming into being. Ooh, some of you guys, this could be a leveling up at job. The interview card talks about, you know, having conversations, getting on the same page. So yeah, you definitely could be showing people how to treat you, and also showing the universe what you deserve as well. Let's see what else comes out. Whatever, I feel like whatever has been holding you down, there was something that maybe you felt trapped or like locked in, and this is learning how to let go of some of those things. You know, really taking a good look at what was weighing you down and coming to the conclusion that, you know, letting go of some of these things is what's really gonna benefit you. Okay, Saggy, I see you. This is a new cycle. Something's coming to a conclusion. Something's coming to an end in order to push you forward into your desires, your hopes, and your dreams. So please, whatever this is that's being released at this time, or whatever idea that's coming to the surface, please follow that, okay? Because the universe is saying, look, I'm guiding you in this direction for a reason, right? When I speak of we, I'm speaking of your guides, your angels and source energy. We're trying to maneuver things around for you a bit, Sagittarius, so that we can really bring in what you truly deserve and what your heart truly is aching for, essentially. This is a really new, really exciting chapter that's potentially opening up for you. And, you know, sometimes it involves short-term, you know, feeling sad, feeling crushed, feeling alone. And, you know, I feel like you guys are being asked to really look at what brings you anxiety, what brings you panic, and really dive into that energy just for a moment or two, just so you can get some analyzation, some self-talk, back and forth, so that you can really get to the bottom of it, right? Is this really what you want to hold on to? Do you want to hold on to these feelings of panic and anxiety, or are you willing to let them go and put your focus instead onto what lifts you up, right? What brings you joy, okay? This is letting go of those worries, letting go of this feeling of being defeated or feeling like someone has, and I feel like I'm picking up on, this has been a major theme for the collective recently, is this abandonment shit. You know, it's coming up for all intents and purposes, so that you can analyze it, look at it, and realize, okay, that was an old thought. I can choose a new thought now, right? In every now moment, we get the chance to choose a new thought. We can choose a new feeling, right? Happiness is literally a choice. You literally have to choose happiness, okay? Otherwise, these fears and these anxieties will take over, and essentially then you'll just start manifesting more of that shit. So this is about becoming very conscious of your thoughts, and of your emotions, and about choosing the ones that are ideal for you, choosing the higher vibration. And I watched a beautiful documentary, or it was just a short video on a YouTube channel, I think it was Daily Motivation, and where they talk about, some scientists were literally breaking it down about how when you raise your vibration up, the higher the vibration, the more you get in tune with truth, right? So the higher you can raise your vibration, the more aligned you will be with actual truth. Okay. All right, let's get, by the way, I went on kind of a rampage with with combining my decks the other day. So this is the Crystal Angels and Angels of Abundance deck from Doreen, decks, I should say, from Doreen Virtue that I combined. Let's get a few cards for your abundance, for your money. So the first one that came out, okay, that's good, thank you. The first one that came out, we've got donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people that spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. Yes, it's the energy of giving. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Okay, so what you put out, you always multiply. Okay, you always receive more of that energy. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So, you know, this is about letting go of those old paradigms and really just allowing yourself to really essentially raise your vibration up to be in this state of allowance, to be in this state where you're open for receiving the blessings and the gifts that are coming your way. And they are coming your way, Sagittarius. And then we've got Dreams of Abundance, and this card is one of my favorites. It's absolutely divine. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And I was just listening to a podcast, or maybe it was an ad with Mind Valley, and they're talking about the Silva mind control method and how, you know, when you really let go, and also when you know, they had some examples of some people back in the day who were like studying manifestation and ESP and all of these gifts and clairvoyance and such. And what they would do is they would really come into these different states of alpha, theta, and you know, drop into that state of allowance, right, where they're almost asleep. And what the one guy would do is hold a metal or a ball in his hand and have a metal tray on the floor just below where his hand was, and then he'd go into this restful state. And then what would happen is, as soon as he would kind of like fall asleep, the ball would drop and hit the tray, and it would bring him back so that he wasn't in all the way in that state of sleepiness, right? So it's that in between state. And then he would get all these ideas and write these ideas down while in that state of theta delta. Okay, so yeah, that could be something for someone. You may want to, some of you I'm hearing could be working in the astral as well, in the sleep realms, but some of you could get some really valuable insights on how to move forward, on how to create this life that you desire. Okay, and it comes through these quiet states, these states of meditation and restful mind, essentially. All right, let's look at love and romance for my Sagittarius. We get some cards for love and romance. My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Any messages for love? So we got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you guys could have, could be in this honeymoon state of, connecting with someone or somebody could be literally like about to go on a honeymoon. I'm picking up on just a really divine connection that's coming in for you, Sagittarius. So definitely make sure that you're open to that. Some of you guys could definitely be, getting an engagement or have already gotten one. Okay, and for some of you, I'm picking up on this thing that you left behind was a relationship, and this isn't for everybody, but this is an important message for someone. A relationship in which there was some unrequited love, meaning there was some cheating going on, and maybe that's where this conclusion came in. We got ascending, which talks about transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases, and preparing for union. Yeah, so, okay, so what I'm picking up on is if this isn't you yet, but, you're wanting to bring in this love, this true love, like this divine pair, perhaps you can see yourself with your divine mate in your mind's eye, and you guys are on this beautiful vacation, on your honeymoon, whatever it is that is your ideal honeymoon. Let's work on manifesting that. Okay, and for some, it's just the bliss of that honeymoon state. If you are in a relationship and you've been there a while, maybe you want to pull your focus back to that honeymoon state, back to that bliss, and evoke more of that. We've got the not enough card. Some of you are frustrated in your relationship, feeling a lack of confidence. There could be some self-sabotage here, or some fears or ego issues, or even some jealousy. So, really figuring out what it is that you need. Is this relationship enough, or can I level it up in some way? Or do I need to leave it behind altogether and manifest this real love that my heart desires? Okay, some of you are stuck in a relationship because you literally feel like, you can't get here, and these cards are saying you can, but if you stay in that energy of thinking that you can't, you won't. Okay, so it's letting go of those ideas that you're stuck, or that you can't either level up your relationship or let it go. Maybe some of you are afraid that you can't find another relationship, or whatever the case is. The message is the same, and it says let's pull our attention, instead of focusing on those fears, let's pull our attention to what it will look like in the present tense. Let's get a really good visual in our mind's eye, because if you can get it in your mind's eye, you can achieve it. Let's get that and focus on that energy of being in this place of happy family and happy relationship and honeymoon states of bliss, right? Of holidays and vacation and letting go. Okay, this is a letting go of everything that has been holding you back, Sagittarius. Letting go of those ideas, because literally cosmic law says that if you can change it, your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to change as a result. Okay, so changing the mindset changes what happens in your physical reality every single time. Let's get an oracle message. Let's see where we at. 20 minutes. Okay, let's get an oracle message and then we'll get an abundance card. And I also invite you guys just real quick to let's set some of those intentions in right now. Let's go into the comments and whether it's a word or a sentence or, you know, a whole paragraph, whatever your intention is in the present tense, let's manifest that. So right now, just go drop into the comments and this does a couple things. It helps my algorithm, you know, and it also helps you to get out into the universe that energy that you want to magnetize to you. Okay, your card that came up is number 47, breaking down to a 11, master number, the master teacher, sacred reverence. And the master teacher is truly Gaia, it's earth, and it's also your spirit, your soul, that inner being, right? Your consciousness, that part of you that observes, right? So if you can observe the panic and the chaos, you can also switch your focus and consciously come into what you would rather observe. And the key concepts here are, you know, the awe, the reverence for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Right? There could be some inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, right? Just that idea and that understanding how beautiful it is to even be living and breathing and be such magical beings, literally manifesting our reality. Right? This is about joyful living and exploring possibilities with curiosity. Right? You know how to live here, so you know, what is it gonna hurt to see if we can change the mindset? And underneath this card's sticking out to me as well, beyond the ordinary. Let's see if we can change the mindset and see, you know, what do you have to lose, right? Let's see what happens if we change what we observe. So this card says, looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it's only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in these living sentient beings. Right? If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Ooh, let me repeat that. If, you know, you're able to look at things as the perspective that everything has value, even your challenges, you know, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Right? This is an experience that is a teaching experience. It's meant to help me grow and learn. Right? It's an opportunity for expansion for me to get to the other side. Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you're tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you'll know what to do for the highest good of all, right? Can you see the spirit in everyone? Can you see other people as divine sacred beings that are having their own experience as well? Okay, let's get a abundance card and I'll send you on your way. Thank you guys for liking and sharing and commenting. If you know anybody that could benefit from this message, please feel free to share it out. It helps me, and you know, it helps you to participate in that law of equal energy exchange, so essentially helps you as well. All right, Saggies, let's get an abundance card for my Saggies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. We got this card, is for health and well-being, but really you can look at these cards from any perspective that resonates for you, as energy is very fluid and moves in many different directions. Every day, devote a little time to daydreaming about being in perfect health. Keep your thoughts focused, constructive, and enjoyable. Trust that whatever you're dreaming about will soon manifest in your life. Yes. And what came through when I was reading that is, you know, to be careful of what you're allowing in your energy. You know, what are you constantly like watching on TV, or who are you around all the time? You know, what are those energies, and are they energies that you feel like can contribute to raising your vibration, or are they lowering your vibration, right? Analyzing these things and what energy that you allow into your being is really, really essential. And again, devote a little time to daydreaming, right? Being in perfect health, being in perfect relationship, being in, you know, that perfect honeymoon or whatever it is. And trust that whatever that you're dreaming about will soon manifest into your life, because it will. All right, you guys, thanks again for liking and sharing and commenting. And as always, thank you most of all for being